Hello, welcome to the conversation part of Chapter 8. So in this chapter, we have learned that in ancient times, what was considered a good governance. So let's welcome He Mei to join our conversation.
Hello viewers, nice to see you again.
Okay, He Mei. So in ancient time, of course including today's, and a good governance depends largely on the leader, especially the moral character of the leader. So like what Confucius once said, a ruler with humaneness can gather people around, just like the pole star having the multitude of stars around. So how do you perceive it?
I would just say that it was true in ancient times and it is still true. We have heard a lot of stories about the kind king, that a kind king used to be the most popular and the most favorite among the people. Why? Because of his kind character, because of his humaneness towards people. Mm-hmm. And it is also true in today's time, because if a ruler or the head of the state is kind towards the people, mm-hmm. then he is more likely to succeed. Mm-hmm. As a ruler. Mm-hmm. So and it was also reminded me of the conversation between the Confucius and one of his disciples, mm-hmm. when his disciple asked Confucius that what if he kills all the people, okay. inhumane people, mm-hmm. in the state, mm-hmm. just to advocate humaneness. Mm-hmm. So the Confucius said, what's the point of killing? If you have goodness and if you can practice goodness, mm-hmm. then you will know how to govern the state, because mm-hmm. the virtue of the ruler is just like the wind, and that of mm-hmm. the people is just like the grass. Mm-hmm. So the grass bends when the wind blows. So this conversation tells us that how important goodness is, like goodness in terms of character, mm-hmm. to be kind towards people, to share your goodness to your people.
Yes, you're right. The kindness of the king.
Yes.
So I like that beautiful sentence. The virtue of the dreams is like the wind, and that of the people like grass. So as wind blows and grass just bend. Such a beautiful analogy, I would say. And it is true, the kindness and humaneness is so important in governing a state, in Confucian philosophy. And on the basis of a Confucius idea, and the mentions develop a little bit, and he was saying that the one who uses goodness to make people submissive is not accomplished. Only those who can nurture the goodness of the people can eventually gain the land. So he was saying about extend one's own nature to other people. So again, about the kindness, we should extend our kindness to other people. So, and then when we're talking about a good leader or the ruler in ancient times, and how can he prioritize the matters of the people and feel what they likes and dislikes, like bring the well-beings to people. Basically, well-being means the state of happiness. So it's a responsibility of the ruler to bring all these things to the people. And the relations, like again, mentions were said, well, the people are the most important, while the ruler is the least important. And so what do you think of it?
Yes, I think the leader or the head of the state is entitled to provide everything that is needed by the people, and it is one of the main responsibilities of the ruler to give the best to the people. Otherwise, if he fails to provide what is needed by the people, then there will be chaos in the state, and people will come up with some reasons to have protest against the leader, and he will not be able to rule smoothly. So I think, there is no point of becoming a ruler if you cannot provide the best to the people and give them benefit, because only people are the one who bring you to that level. So yes. This is the primary task of the good ruler.
Yes, you're right. And I would say that the success of the ruler largely depends on the people. Mm-hmm. So it's reciprocity again. Okay. So in that case, do I understand, like, if we think about his moral character and also his care to the people, so the relations between the rulers and the people, so it should be in a proper state. And then, what about if we say, how the ruler, how can he win the trust of the people? Trustworthiness from the people.
Talking about the trust, I think as we were talking about the humaneness and the kindness, so the trust will definitely come as a result if the ruler is kind towards the people. The people will definitely know that the ruler is doing a lot for them, and he is the person who is concerned about their matters, about their problems, and they will know, okay, this is the right person, and we can place our trust on our kind leader. So I think trust is the result of being humane towards the nation.
Yes, indeed. And in some sense, it's about charisma of the leader. So if we can win the trust of the people, actually, it's because he's a good leader. So winning trust from people is as a matter of very natural things.
Yes.
So, and then from the humaneness of the ruler's character and also about the proper relations, prioritizing the matter of the people, and win the trust of the people. And it's like the process of extending his goodness and humaneness to other people. And then talking about the governance, again, is a process of extension, the humaneness to neighbor states. So in ancient time, we have like 9 principles to govern the state, starting from the self-cultivation, and then care for his people, love his minister, and then try to show kindness to people from afar, and then eventually to the neighbor states. So it reminds me of the contemporary China's foreign policy, and especially the Belt and Road Initiative. I would like to hear more about your interpretation or perception.
Yes, I think Belt and Road Initiative is also a result of Confucius ideas, because China still has the regard for the Confucius ideas, as Confucius said that we have to extend our goodness towards not only among the people inside the state, but also creating relationship with the other states, whether they are neighboring states or a little bit states that are far away. But I think this Belt and Road Initiative is not only going to bring the Asia closer, but it also will bring countries from Europe. And it will not only create the goodwill of China among the states of the world, but also it will create a friendly atmosphere among the nations, and there will be harmony in the entire region. So this is my personal opinion.
Yes, indeed, I like the word harmony. And the initiative is not only the matter of economic exchange, economic like trade. It's more about the cultural exchange among create a harmonious relations with people from other cultural background. And as you said, we bring the Asian people together, and then we bring the European people so together or close. And so hopefully the Confucian philosophy will contribute in a greater sense to today's world affairs, to solve the problem, because today's world we have a lot of disputes and conflicts, and how to let each entity to sit together to have a constructive dialogue. So we may think more about this humaneness, and maybe this is a point of departure to a good dialogue, a constructive dialogue among countries. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely, I agree to this. Yes.
Okay, so that's the end of today's conversation of Chapter 8. So don't forget to come back soon. Thank you.
See you next time.